I'm actually dead. I'm finished. I don't think I'll ever move again. Good morning, everyone. It is really early. It's not that early. It's 6:30. But today I thought I would do something a little bit different. So I thought today that I would set myself a little challenge and basically document it and see how it goes. So I am going to be running 1 mile on the hour every hour for 12 hours, starting from 7 until 7. This sounds really easy, and in my head I'm still thinking I'm gonna smash this, but I am not a runner. Also, I realised that equates to like 12 miles, which is half a marathon, almost. So I guess we'll see how it goes, but that is why I'm up so early, and yeah. Also, when I say that I'm not a runner, I don't just mean like I'm not a trained marathon runner. I mean, I just don't run. Like at the beginning of lockdown, I did a bit of running and then realised I don't enjoy it. I haven't run since, so yeah. Also means I'm just going to be sweaty all day. The morning runs will be fine, and then when we hit the afternoon, it's going to be really, really hot from about 1 until 5. So that will be really fun. Yeah, I think just got to get started, really. If you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. Let's get going. So it is super important to stretch before you start running, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take 5-10 minutes to do some dynamic warm-ups and get everything moving before we set it off.
8, 9, 10.
So I'm just going to be using the Runkeeper app to track my runs. I will put all of my results on the screen, and yeah, I don't have a Fitbit anymore. I don't have an Apple Watch, so we're just going to have to go with my trusty old phone. First run done. Sufficiently sweaty. I haven't even looked at Runkeeper, but I will put my results right here. You forgot that to be good at running, you do actually have to practice. Ooh. Right, so obviously me being me, I haven't really thought this through. I am really, really sweaty, and all I want to do is shower. I can shower 12 times today, but I can't put on 12 different outfits, and I don't really fancy showering and then putting something sweaty back on. I do this for you guys. Look how sweaty I am. Round 2, here we go. I have found a loop that is 1.15 miles, so that's what I'm running. I'm gonna run it backwards this time to keep things interesting, but yeah. It is so windy, which actually has really helped me because I felt less hot and less sweaty, but that mile felt a lot easier actually, and I think it's because the first mile was just really sluggish because I'd just woken up. So yeah, I think that one was a lot quicker. We'll have to have a look at the results. I think that we're going to wait until after mile 3 to have some breakfast. Hopefully then it won't feel like I've got so many left. We're about to go for mile 3. In the last hour I have massively cramped up in my calves, so I guess we'll just see how it goes. I can't lie, my legs feel like they're made of lead. The only bad thing about the run that I've chosen is that there's this really steep hill, it's like this. You get to the top and you just can't feel your legs. We've just completed mile 3 and my body is crying. My right calf is... I couldn't work out what it was to start with because I'm really comfortable running long distance. I can do 5 or 6 miles comfortably and without too much stress, but it's because it's all 1 mile, so it's a lot quicker. Like I'm trying to throw myself at it as if I was only doing 1 mile every time, which I am, but I'm tired from the one before. So yeah, can you see how much I'm shaking by the camera? We are going to have some breakfast now. I am trying to upload a video as we speak, so it's weird because I've literally got maybe 40 minutes between runs to do things, which sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot of time once I've stopped sweating and had some water, so. Mile 4 just doesn't know what's about to hit it. I've had my breakfast, I have got a spring in my step now. Despite having a really sore calf, I've done some foam rolling and some stretching, and we just got to push through. I've got stitch. I just had breakfast and I tried not to have too much. And now I literally can't move. Fuck. Mile 4 is not going the way I thought it would. I'm just gonna have to run through it. Stitch number 2. We're not stopping this time. Hi. We are about to start mile number 5. It is gradually getting hotter with every mile. Yeah, it's definitely harder to breathe. It's a lot more humid right now. It's 11 o'clock, so I think we're gonna hit the worst bits at around 2 or 3. God, if you can hear this wind, oh my God, it makes it so difficult to run. Mile 5 completed. Sweaty and sore, but I think those are the 2 words that just describe today, if I'm honest. I don't know why I chose to do this, you know. It's actually hot. We are about to go for mile 6 and I am actually now waddling. My calves have seized up. So I'm gonna do a little bit more foam rolling and then we'll be halfway. Every time I start a different mile, my mood is very different. I'm having some real mood swings today. This wind. This is the start of mile 6. Next time I see you, we'll be halfway. This one is already harder from the start. Most of them I start off quite quick. It's just not happening. My back is giving in more and more with each mile. So if I make it all 12 miles, it will be a miracle at this point. My friend, we finished mile 6. We're halfway through. We did get stopped halfway round by a security guard. We live on the back of a golf course and I'm running around the course but only on the paths and like through the housing bit, so more on the roads really. And he told me that I could not run around this track even though they've watched me do it 6 times already. Even though the golf course is closed, no one's playing and I'm not running on the grass. So, next adventure for the second half of this run is to find somewhere else to run. So I reckon I'm just gonna have to run up and down the hill outside our house. My favourite snack, apple and peanut butter. I don't know if you can see that. Terrible filming from me. Don't think I can handle lunch yet, so I think we'll have lunch after the next 1 or 2. I think today is mostly going to be small meals and just like stuff to get me through. So we are ready for mile 7. Got my #1 fan that wishes she could come with me. I'm now going to have to do some road running. I am literally just going to have to run half a mile and then run back because I no longer know where I'm going or my distance or anything. So yeah, let's just get going. I'm sweating just standing in the sun. This one is going to be rough. Okay, just ran half a mile. Didn't think about the fact that I was running slightly downhill and now I'm looking at the hill in front of me and it's like this. That's a terrible representation. I'm too tired. It's very steep, so the burn is so intense in my calves, but I know if I stop I won't get going again, so slow pace but still running. Also got shoulder stitch. Does anyone else ever get those? Because those are the killer. I'm so close to home. I'm literally waddling now. Oh my God, that was so hard. Okay, mile 7 is complete. complete. I think if I sit down, I won't be able to get back up again. Our drive is really steep as well, so literally walking back up is a workout in itself. Oh my god.
Cause I got high hopes. Do you want the same? Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel?
So we are over halfway. This genuinely might be the hardest thing I've done in a very, very long time. I'm actually worried that now I've sat down I won't be able to get back up again. I am fed up of being in sweaty gym clothes and I'm fed up of having sore legs, but we've got 5 miles to go, 5 hours to go. I'm just exhausted because I get back from a mile and then I sit down and then it's time to go again. So even though I'm not running consistently, it just feels so long. It feels like I have no time in between each run. I am feeling way, way, way less motivated than I was to start with. But what is keeping me going is while I'm running, I'm thinking of the end goal. I'm thinking of the ultimate thing. You know, I want to complete this. I want to do all 12 miles and I want to do it for myself and I want to do it for this video and for you guys. So I'm not thinking about mile by mile. I'm trying to think of the bigger picture. It's all about taking yourself from in the moment to what really matters and why you're really doing it. I can't tell if I'm still just red from running or if I'm getting a little bit sunburned. It is very, very hot outside, so I wouldn't be surprised. My timings have definitely slowed down. Yeah, now it's a struggle. My legs feel really heavy and just like pushing through. It's really hot, it's really humid. So I'm just trying to keep going even if it means at a slower pace. Bring on mile 8. So I'm running down one long hill until I hit half a mile. It's all fun and games, but I've actually only just realised that I've got to run back up it, and it's A, further than I thought, and B, steeper than I thought. Oh, and C, hotter than I thought. I might have to tap out. Not gonna lie, I actually physically can't do this. I can't get up this hill. The only thing right now that is remotely getting me through is, firstly, the thought of putting this video together, and secondly, my music. So I will link my Spotify playlist in the comments below. Not gonna tap out, gonna push through. Mile 8 is done. You guys can see how hot it is outside, and choosing to come uphill on the way back was not my finest moment. Got my snack, bagel with peanut butter and banana on it. We're gonna lie down and watch Netflix until mile 9. Whoop, whoop. I might have to try and get some of the family involved because I actually don't think I can finish this alone. I'm lying here and my legs are just throbbing. Like my calves are just throbbing. It feels like my heart is in my calves, and every time I move them, they feel like they might fall off. Not to be dramatic, because you guys know me, never dramatic. So yeah, if you never hear from me again, just know that I died doing what I absolutely hate. I thought I could deal with it before this. Before this challenge, I was like, yeah, running, not my fave, but I could do it. Never again. That's all I have to say, just never again. We actually still have 4 miles and 4 hours to go. I'm scared to get up. So, I don't know if you heard that click. If you want to know what my legs feel like right now, it's as if I've ripped all of my muscles. Down the back of my calves, my gastros are very sore. The side of my thighs. So I'm actually a lot of pain. So I think I'm gonna drag my mum on mile 9 with me for some extra motivation, so let's go and get her. Mile 9, we've got my mum in the background. She is running with me, but she's just had back surgery at the end of last year, so she can't really do much impact, but she is good at running uphill, so we're gonna run together on the uphill, but I'm just gonna run ahead on the down. I have to say, I think this might be my last mile. We're on mile number 9. I know I've only got 3 left, but honestly, my legs are very, very sore. My left ankle is sore and my back is sore, and as much as I want to do a challenge for you guys, really, really don't want to injure myself and put myself out of action again. So yeah, we're gonna complete this mile and then I think I'll be saying goodbye. My number one fan with me, strict words from her to stop afterwards, so you don't want to be on the wrong side of Mama Oakley. Okay, you can't see me, but really almost dying. It's almost walking pace because my legs just aren't working anymore. Yeah, she's smashing it, as per. Yeah, she says it's 33 degrees, long hair and heat. No, thank you. I'm gonna chop it all off. Mile 9, complete. Really, really sweaty, but definitely better running with someone than on my own. Everything is sore. I'm gonna take the advice of my lovely mother. I think I'm gonna stop there. Very ambitious challenge, to be fair, because I just don't run.
So my friends, I can't walk. I literally cannot move. So I finished at mile 9 and I'm gonna have to give up there after being out for so long a few weeks ago because of my back. Really don't want to be injured again, so yeah. I really wouldn't recommend that you do this without any training. I literally haven't run in maybe a month. So work up slowly. I hope you've enjoyed a lot of me running, sweating, being out of breath, being in pain. I don't know, I haven't looked at the footage yet, but when I edit it, I reckon it's not gonna be a pretty sight. But if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And if you have any other challenges or anything that you'd like to see me do, please make sure that you drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about what you want to see. That is all, my friends. Thank you for coming running with me. I'm not gonna be able to stand in the shower. Do you know what? These are problems that I'll deal with by myself. All right, love ya.
I just woke up and I've never felt pain like this. I'm sore everywhere. I tried to get out of bed and my legs were actually gonna give way. And my abs. Okay, it hurts to laugh because my abs hurt so much. So I think I'm gonna be spending the day in bed.